the analytical soups Magoop. You know what I'm saying out this morning, my man. Rhyming Hyman out this morning.
Yeah, shout out to the Rhyming Struggle Meal today.
You ain't gonna fancy it up, put a boiled egg in that shit or nothing like that, bro?
Nah, I ain't had no time, bro.
No, where?
I ain't had no time.
Straight up raw.
Normally
ramen.
I would, but you know.
You know what I'm saying? Straight up raw ramen at this point in time, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So what's popping, everybody? Intelligently Ratchet. You know what I'm saying? We got special guests. First of all, I want to say what's up to my homeboy. You know what I mean? I haven't spoken to him in like 2 weeks or whatever. Been working mad. You know what I mean? Saving lives and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Justin, aka King Just.
What's happening with your brethren?
You know what I'm saying? How you feeling, bro?
Blessed and highly favored, man.
That's good. That's good. How was your weekend?
I don't know what those are anymore.
It's always work with you. It's always work. But yo, if y'all out here right now, Intelligently Ratchet Land, make sure y'all jump in, you know what I'm saying, on your cell phones or like and share it, please, so we could go ahead and get this algorithming. You know how that is. You know what I'm saying? So we could go ahead and rig it with this algos. You know what I'm saying? And man, we gonna get things popping off. What's up, Danny? D Nasty in the motherfucking building.
In the building.
All day. You know what I'm saying? I got so we're gonna bring on, you know what I'm saying, before we jump into anything like that, you know what I'm saying? Again, my weekend
bring them on for the whole show.
You know what? My weekend was spectacular because this.
Oh, my bad, sir.
What?
I apologize. How's your weekend? How's the family? You know what I'm saying? You good? You blessed and highly favored too?
I know you don't care. I know you care.
You know, but I do care because I drove all the way to the Greensboro.
Sure did. To make my weekend that much. I was so bad. I was so mad you couldn't get in or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We need to get somebody a fake ID. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We gotta get somebody a fake ID. But yeah, so my weekend I hosted the Shrimp and Grits Fest, the first inaugural. We ain't gonna say first annual because that, you know what I mean, but the inaugural, the maiden voyage of the Shrimp and Grits Festival was put together by my homeboy OC from NC. I'm gonna go in and bring him on without no further ado. You know what I'm saying? OC from NC, ladies and gentlemen. You know
Peace.
What's going on? And give yourself first of all, OC, give yourself a hand for putting together such a spectacular situation. You know what I'm saying? With minimal.
I appreciate it.
Because somebody that has been behind the scenes on festivals and all that stuff, minimal speed bumps. You know what I'm saying? It went smooth. You know what I'm saying? OC, it went so smooth. He went away for 3 hours and came back just for his set. That's how smooth that shit was.
I came for sound check, and then I, went shopping. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I was just no, wait. Give it up for OC from NC and DJ Flash's arm. You know what I'm saying?
Look at that. Look at that. Yo, that's the arm. Look at it.
What up?
World famous DJ Flash. And so Flash is like me and Flash had a whole conversation on stage where he was talking about he's not world famous. And I was like, man, have you been to Zimbabwe? Flash was like, yeah, I've been to, you know what I'm saying?
No, not yet.
Motherfucker's famous, man. He's definitely famous.
I think that's on the agenda to South Africa, so I don't know. Figure that out.
See what I'm saying? This the shit. This is what I'm talking about, right?
What I'm saying is this right here, though, Flash. If a nigga that's English is their second language, if they know you world famous. You know what I'm saying? That's all. You know what I'm saying? If English is their second language, if they talk to you like DJ Flash, you my favorite.
Yeah.
I just be chilling, man. I try to work hard and just, stay out the way.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Well, stay out of drama.
He say stay
I'm
out
just trying to soak some of that up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
it's the coolest man on the planet and shit, man. I'm trying to be like him.
Man, Flash, y'all, I'm telling you, Flash is a dream believer. I don't care what type of weird shit you say to Flash. Flash like, man, I think you could do it.
You probably can pull that off, bro. Hey, he one of the first motherfuckers I told about the festival. Like, hey, you can do that. You know what I'm saying?
I see that in you. You know, because Flash will absolutely tell you no too. He'd be like, nah, that's not you, bro.
Yeah. If it's not possible, nah, that ain't it. Yeah.
Man, if it's not popping, nah, it's a no-go, man. I mean,
that's what's up. He that friend you need. He gonna be honest with you.
I was about to say you need that person in your corner though that's gonna tell you that shit like that straight up and down.
I keep it 100, man.
Well, listen, but you come up Flash like, yo, I can raise a dragon. He'd be like, yeah, I can see you raising a dragon, Bishop. Like, yo, it's like, yo, like if you get the eggs right, I mean, I don't see no reason why you can't sell dragons.
Why not? Why not, nigga? Why not?
It got to make sense though.
You just got to be able to walk through the fire,
right?
Yeah, it got to make sense. You got to make sense.
Yep.
So, OC, what made you? How long were you working on? Because it was like it seemed like shrimp and grits just popped out your head on a Thursday, and you did that shit on a Saturday. You know what I'm saying? So how long have you been working on the shrimp and grits idea?
So like the festival idea,
it's
been in my head for a while. You know what I'm saying? Just doing a festival and like putting some hip hop together that's like all dope. Like everything on the bill is like the dope shit. You know what I mean? That was already like on my mind to do. But like my mother's birthday is like April 21st and shit. Like every year, like I cook her like breakfast, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And shrimp and grits is like a shit. That's the shit I cook for like the family and shit. So like every year that shit's like a little bit bigger. Like I have to do a little bit more cooking, you know what I mean?
Right.
And last year I was like, man, it's gotta be a way to like avoid that shit, you know what I mean? And I ran into the festival I did like simultaneously, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, all right, next year somebody else cooking that shit. Like how they go down, like somebody else cooking that shit. And it was like boom. Oh wait, that's one thing, like all at one time, like you know what I mean. And that's kind of where it came from, like dead ass. Like I don't want to do that shit that way this year. I'm gonna do something bigger than that, you know what I mean. And that shit was big, bro. It turned out dope. It was very dope.
So was the shrimp and it was like festival, and I like to eat because you like if they don't know,
bad boy shit.
You a foodie. He's really a foodie. This nigga be like, I was wondering where they got the wet lemon pepper wings with the dry lemon pepper wings mix. I'm like,
man, I didn't even know they do that. I didn't even know, look, it's an American deli. It's American deli. They do that. I just found this shit out, bro. You can mix them shits.
Yeah.
You get a little bit of the dust from over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nigga, you know what I mean? But now I'm a foodie though, like for real, like you know what I mean? And like I can cook too, like dead ass, like. So like my family really fuck with the food shit because of me. Like they like really are specific with what they eat. So shrimp and grits is like a thing for the family and shit. Like we really fuck with that kind of heavy. Mm-hmm. And I wanted my family, my hip hop family, and like my family is like I wanted to be one thing, kind of. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it is. It's becoming that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's dope. I think that's the way it was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So we just trying to spread that shit out, spread the love.
Yeah. Word up. The moms is having a good time. Moms, they came out, they had the auntie circle going on. You know what I'm saying?
Big fact.
Moms had a great time. She had a tiara on, was out there shining and sparkling. I was like,
cleaned up and shit. Cleaned up. Shit was lit,
I was like,
bro.
It's from NC, you out here killing it. You know what I mean? They sung happy birthday and all that stuff. So
shout out to Vanessa.
Throwbacks playing, all that good stuff.
Flash spun for us. Ina spun for us.
Yeah, man.
Vanessa Ferguson sung happy birthday, man. It was dope, bro.
That was dope too. Yeah.
Very dope, bro.
When she cried, I almost cried. I'm too light skinned to have all that. I was like,
I took off. I was like, nah, I'm out. I ran off stage and shit. I was like, I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that.
Ina was rocking too.
Yeah. It was dope. Like everybody just loved the vibe, man. It was a lot of different type of dope hip hop, like not the same thing back to back, but also nothing whack. Like, it was that, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Who was your surprise performance that you saw? You know what I'm saying? That you. I'll since Flash here. Who did you like that you didn't hear before that? You know what I mean? Was your surprise performance? If you could think of one, Flash.
What's shorty name?
Pressure.
I like
Pressure was dope.
Yeah, she was dope.
She was surprisingly dope. Like I knew she had like dope songs, but the live performance was on point. You know what I mean?
It was on point.
Yeah, I was surprised. I would say her demeanor.
Demeanor, J. Cole, Blood, J. Cole.
Yeah. It was very dope. I like what he did. They definitely both are gonna be on the bill for the Shrimp and Grits Fest. Elon, and K Wills. K Wills was dope, man.
K Wills was dope. Super dope.
K Wills was dope. I like what he does. He got that West Coast vibe to me, like some Snoop, like Wiz type shit. You know what I mean?
Right. And they him and Demeter both rocked them Griselda type beats too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think they knew like what vibe they needed to bring for like what we were doing. And, they came correct. You know what I mean? They might have had different bags they could have got in, but they knew what they needed to bring for this event.
Yeah. Shout out to Ty Harris with
no doubt. Ty was dope. Ty was very dope. Very dope too. I mean, all of them. Everybody we picked was dope, man. Like it was a hard choice at the end, like as far as getting a winner and whatnot.
Right. I'm glad we did the crowd for that. I was like, yo.
You forced me into that shit. That was fucked up. You made me pick. Everybody was upset with me walking up to me like, man, you picked. You know what I mean? Like, it was your fault too, bro.
And yo, Just, was like, yo, Bishop, you and Quills gonna pick. But I was like, Quills and O went before we went to go get they outfits and shit like that before the shit. So they ran a little late. So we had to get the show started. So like, yeah, go on and get the show started. Quills missed like 2 acts. I was like, I can't judge this. And they're not gonna sit here, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm already clowning with Ty and all that stuff. I was like, you know, because if I say he win, it's gonna be favoritism.
Yeah, fucked up. Yeah.
So you know what I did? I said, y'all pick them, right? Y'all gonna pick them, and then we gonna make O decide because they did a tiebreaker. It had to be a tiebreaker because you know how niggas do. They was screaming for both. So
yeah,
you know
that's the fucked up part. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
so that's why I had to put O on.
It flipped a couple times. Like the first time around, I would definitely say she won it. Second time around, I would say he won it. You know what I mean? So it was like, all right, y'all motherfuckers, pick one. Pick one. Yeah.
So you got more. So you gonna keep it at the same spot next year, or you know what I'm saying? Because that, I think. Shout out to Boston.
I was about to say that, man. Shout out to Val, Bruce, the staff at Boston's. Just they like definitely handle business like gentlemen. You know what I mean? Like on all ends of everything, and everything went very smooth just through the day. At sound check throughout the event, man. It's definitely the home of Shrimp and Grits Fest in Everest in Greensboro for sure.
Right.
I don't think we'll be moving that. It just feel right.
It feel right.
It's always been like a staple spot for events. Dope parties for people I know, my age and older groups. You know what I mean? So I think it's kind of fit the vibe. You know what I mean?
It's real dope vibe. And then the weather, you know, when it started, you know, it was the rain, but then it cleared up and it just, man.
Yeah. And I think about like what it could have been if it hadn't rained. You know what I mean?
Man. Right. It didn't even rain that much though. It was
it was a little bit.
And it was still a little bit.
But it was enough for, you know, the pretty motherfuckers to be like, nah. You know what I mean? Like
I was out there.
But they was out there, you know what I mean? So, you know.
I was about to say, damn, only ugly people was there.
Yeah, we'll never know. Boy, if those are the ugly motherfuckers, Jesus.
Boy, we'll never know. If Greensboro got some things out there. If those are the ugly ones.
That was the boy. I'm trying to tell you, bro. This shit was crazy. It was like that, man. Definitely,
it was stupid, just. It was like word, like top. We was like, yo, damn, Greensboro, y'all showed up for some hip hop dressed like this.
And shout out to Burlington. I'm telling you, a lot of that, a lot of those Burlington locals. I've seen them around town. I've seen them at Walmart in those sweats. Those a lot of hours. There's a lot of our people in there. It was dope, man. It was dumped on both ends, bro. Like Greensboro, Durham, a little bit of everybody, man. It was like that.
Yo, you got a question? Oh, Tommy Hart needs to know when that new album's dropping.
Man, we kind of finalizing it now. You know, I'm like a stickler for shit. That's kind of like what we doing now. You know, man. Like going through that and kind of finishing it. Finishing touches type shit, but very, very soon is what I will say. Can I say that? Is that legal?
Very soon.
Yeah. What he said. I think. Let me hold that for the answer.
Hey, yo, Flash, he still ain't sent the beat and the hook. You know what I'm saying? I told I said one time on OZ's status, I said, "Oh, send me the beat and hook so I can murder you on your own shit." You know what I'm saying? Because I want you to feel comfortable on the beat you died to, right? And that got me blocked on Facebook for 3 months. You know what I'm saying? So that snitched on me. He snitched on me.
It just let you know you can't touch the God, bro. You can't touch the God, bro. You can't go on here talking crazy, bro, on God's internet to me, man. It don't work like that, bro. For real.
Got me blocked. Hey, Flash, true story got me blocked. Yo, this is my first time ever going to Facebook jail fucking with
Man, come on, man.
Hey, dead ass. I went straight to my first friend. I was like, you gonna let this nigga do this shit? You see this shit? What this nigga do? 3 months. Straight like
Mark.
Mark.
Look at him like, him?
Out of here. 3 months.
Get him out of here.
Not him. Not that one. Not him. not that one.
I've been living on Facebook reckless for almost 11 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I've never been to jail besides the one time.
It was like, not that guy. He is the one. I'm glad you came to rock with us, man. I'm glad you came to host that shit. You are definitely my host for all events. Like, plug the guy who plugged the guy. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like, no,
right.
Yeah.
But nah, man. Shout out to Quills too. She did an excellent job, man. I want her.
Killed
You know what I'm saying? If I can have any co-host, Quills got to come back.
Absolutely. Y'all was on some free and AJ shit. It was dope, man.
Yeah, it was real.
What would you say was your biggest struggle of getting this festival together?
Black people. Mostly black folks and shit. Like, yeah, it's just black people, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, it was love, bro. Everybody was good, bro. Like, it really wasn't. I've been to a lot of shit, bro, and I've been in a lot of festivals, part of a lot of festivals. Like,
right,
that was one of the smoother events I've been to. And no bragging shit, like no bragging shit either. Like, thank the Lord, you know what I mean? Like, no bullshit. Yeah. Like, it was one of them times where it's like everybody was on that shit. Like, I can't really complain on that. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what's up.
Okay. I can't complain either. Like, for real, from me being behind the scenes on festivals and also just hosting the joints, it's like this. Like I said, outside of a couple little hiccups, you know what I'm saying? Like normal festival shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be a little.
Yeah. We had the typical shit. Yeah.
But it wasn't.
But I expected a couple of those. You know what I'm saying? It was way less than expected.
That's especially on your first joint too. You know what I'm saying? Especially on your first joint too. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I remember that first Beats and Bars. That should look good to everybody else, man. We had a second.
I remember how. That's what I thought about. And shout out to Crystal. Like so much of the sauce, bro, like came from fam. Like, that's my family. That's my homie. Like, but that's fam. Like, I watched her do that shit a couple times. Like, okay, like that's how you do that. Like, that's how you don't do this. You know what I mean? A bunch of those kind of moves. And she's a very honest, upfront type cat. Like, she'll tell you, like, yo, this, I should have did this. I wish I had done this. And like, I'm, me, man, I'm fucking taking notes.
And that was something I was going to ask you. I was going to ask you, like, if you spoke to anybody like Crystal and got some guidance, or with you being an artist, you probably got some insight and some input just looking and being observant. Like,
I didn't really need to make the calls because, like, I took notes along the way. I'm one of those type of people, like, whether it be like, I mean, like, I can, like, back to my first show, my first festival, like Atiba Berkeley, like, those were like my first show, my first festival, both were like, he was the engineer, he was the sound man for the second one, you know what I mean? Like, and I just watched like different shit that happened throughout their events, like in the last 5 years, maybe, like, you know what I mean? And
did you have any sponsors?
I didn't.
Wow. Shouts to you. Shouts to you with that. Yeah, shouts to you with that.
Come off the muscle.
Off the arm, shouts to you with that.
Handled that one, man. It was one of them like, I'm a gambler, bro. You know what I mean? Like, so I shoot, I shoot some shit out there and see what happens. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it was one of them times where I felt like it was solid enough. Like, I see where this can go. I see the potential in the lineup. I know what I can bring just being on the lineup, and what these people bring, you know what I'm saying, individually, whether it be Flash or Gene Brown or Cooley High, Tab One, shout out to him. Remo, who couldn't make it out, Josie, who smoked shit, you know what I mean? And like all of those people together, like I don't see where, like, if you fuck with NC hip hop, I don't understand, like, where else would you be on that day?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so it was one of those type of things, like a no-brainer to me. Like, I see
that last fourth of the show was aggressive as fuck.
Yeah, it went down real heavy. And I think everybody received it that way, you know what I'm saying? Like that was what was left. Like, you felt that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Ilpo. And shout out to Ilpo and B Squared for sure. Like, while I might not have had like any sponsors back, and like them brothers had my back like the entire time, and like those were the people I hit up with questions, dead ass, like group chat calls, like, what you think about this, what you think about that. Those are the motherfuckers on them late calls, like 2 hour phone calls with me asking a million questions, you know what I mean? So shout out to them. Yeah.
No doubt.
Shout out to B Square. I put our picture up like me and him gonna do a mixtape or something like that. We just took a picture together.
yeah, that's all it takes, bro. He famous right now. My boy popping though. Like my boy doing shit, man. And shout out to him. Like everything he's putting a beat on is dope. Like, you know what I mean? Like he ain't missing a lot. You know what I mean? If you really listen, like go back through the catalog, like he ain't really missing a lot. And motherfuckers be missing. Even like the motherfuckers be missing. You know what I mean? Like, and he don't miss a lot, bro. You know what I mean? So,
this Instagram feed be going crazy.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and that's just some shit he running through probably that he made this week. You know what I mean? Or that week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude be cranking them out.
Square is one of the best dudes ever. And if you ever want to get Square something, anything, give him some Adidas, whatever Adidas, anything. You know what I'm saying? You got a contract.
Shelter that shit. Get him some sweats. Yeah. Real shit. You know your shit. You know right. Yeah.
All right. So we got y'all for a minute or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We gonna jump into some shit. You know what I'm saying?
I had a question though. He's saying he was, he was chefing it up, cooking, and he's shrimp and grits and everything. So, question.
Mm-hmm.
Sugar or salt and pepper in your grits?
If it's shrimp in them, definitely no sugar. Can't.
All right, well, no shrimp though. But in your grits.
You do both. You do.
Then it's butter. Then it's butter, sugar, and black pepper.
Butter, sugar, and black pepper. Okay.
See, that's
butter, sugar, black pepper.
Okay.
Damn.
I just had
no salt
this morning.
No salt.
No salt.
No salt. No salt. If it ain't got shrimp. If
it
got salt in it, it need meat. It need. You know what I'm saying? Something else going on.
He said salt in it. We need some meat.
Yeah. You see how I adjusted that? It's like nah. Run around that pause, my brother. You got to run around that pause, brother. You got to jump over the pause, brother.
You juke the shit out that shit.
Yeah. Watch out. When you say you ate what, nigga?
Oh man.
All right.
Oh man.
Y'all the shit. What else you got?
Oh
man, I was just wondering because everybody do grits different.
Yeah. So you gonna tell me what the fuck you do, or you just gonna leave me hanging?
I like salt and pepper. I'm from up north.
In your regular grits?
Yeah, I'm from up north. So
salt and pepper.
Just,
Word, that's crazy shit.
I do
salt and
both.
pepper. That shit just you just eating bowl of newspaper out this month. Crazy. It's insane, my boy.
I'm gonna try it. It just don't seem like it's gonna taste right.
Little butter and sugar. You gotta have like a waffle and some bacon. If you ain't got no shrimp in them grits, then you need like a waffle and some bacon and some shit.
So even with cheese grits too?
Well, cheese
what the fuck you got? Like cheese grits? I don't even know why they even exist. I don't even know why they exist. What is that?
Okay.
What the fuck is that? Like, why would you put cheese in grits?
Hey, who put sugar in grits? Somebody goes, hey, I like cheese.
All right, if you're gonna put cheese in them shit, you need to put some bacon in them shit, some shrimp, all that goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, gotta go in there with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna school you. Come to the town. I'm gonna school you.
Because Perry
says sugar and grits is cream of wheat.
Grits is cream of wheat. Nah, those are two totally different things. They are totally texture about. See what I'm saying? Get out. Texture. You don't know. Nah, you don't know what you're doing.
Grits is a little more grainy.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? You know.
Grits is the ghetto of cream of wheat. It's like
food. So we on that food shit. We do a lot cooking up. We don't do nothing but cook up over there.
That's it.
Nothing but cook up over there. Straight cooking. So we doing.
Cooking. So if y'all sticking around, I want to jump into tonight's subject, the main subject, the reason why we are here, not just for OC from NC, but we talking about the homeboy, Dave Chapelle. You know what I'm saying? Security, putting hands on.
I'm gonna stick around. I'm muting our mic so we can listen to beats, but we sticking around. We're listening to y'all motherfuckers. All right,
so, you know what
beats, y'all stay black.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, so we so Dave Chapelle, if y'all didn't know, was on Netflix, jokes on Netflix special or whatever. He was doing his set. Someone ran up on stage and tried to tackle him, and got his ass beat completely the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Beat up all the way. Beat up. I'm talking about like his arm was like, you know how your arm go this way, but his arm was facing this, and it was It was bad off. It was turned the wrong way.
Okay. It's because of the way his hand was in the handcuff.
He looked mad hurt, boy.
He was hurt. Don't be wrong. You see that lump? My man face was like this. Like he had a bicep on his forehead.
He looked like, you know how Martin looked when he fought Tommy Hearns? That's how homeboy looked.
My man had a bicep on his forehead. My man joint was looking crazy. And yeah, the way his arm was all in the joint. But yeah, that was just the handcuff. But
I want to know.
Shout out to Jamie Foxx. They said Jamie Foxx was the one that stopped him.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx ran up on stage with him and said, "Yo, we got to protect Dave Chapelle, man. We can't have this. We can't have this going on." But now we have the question that we did answer was, what if Dave Chapelle was up there and said something about G.I. Jane? You know what I'm saying? Now you see what would have happened to Will Smith if he would attack young David. You know what I'm saying? William and David wouldn't have been the same. He wouldn't have been able to fix that jacket. Niggas would have jumped on his ass. Oh man.
But two different environments too. You know what I'm saying? They was at the Oscars. He thinking everything's safe. You know what I'm saying? He probably had no team with him. You know what I'm saying? Chris Rock. But you know, this is a little bit different. Everybody just on stage chilling while he's doing his performance. So it was, you want to act the damn ass. All right.
Yeah,
we need some get right.
You gonna get some right. Exactly, Dave. Like my question is this right here. If you don't like Dave Chapelle, you don't like what Dave Chapelle represents or anything like that, or any comedian to that fact, because again, with me being a comedian, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And like I said, I was at Shrimp and Grits and I said some foul shit that, you know what I'm saying, people might not agree with, but yo, I don't want you to jump on stage with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you to jump on stage with me. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, first of all, I don't want you to protest in the middle of me doing my set anyway. Do that shit outside. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me outside after you. If you're really a person who want to get your point across or get your view set up, you can have the day. You like, especially with a comedian like Dave Chapelle. I believe that if you catch him at the right time, he'll sit down and have that conversation with you. If you catch him at the right time, he might just be like, "Oh, I'm out here. Oh, you want to have this conversation right now? Okay, I've had a couple tequilas. I'm in a mindset to debate with you tonight." You know what I'm saying? And you might get your shit off, right? But at the end of the day, what are you proving? What are you proving? Like, plus, homeboy had a replica gun that had a knife in it that could pull out to be a knife. It's like, what if he would have stabbed him? You know what I'm saying? It's like doing dumb shit like that. Violence on someone that is an entertainer, first of all, is just stupid as hell. You know what I'm saying? It's like this, because Dave Chapelle could write a bunch of jokes that aren't actually his ideals that he likes. I know it's funny, so I want to push the envelope on this.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? And it's like, you got to give people room to do their art, whether you don't like the art or not. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, but let them fly, man. You know what I'm saying? So Dave Chapelle, you know what I mean? Shout out to him. Glad he's not hurt. I'm glad homeboy got hurt. You know what I'm saying? And he said, "Remember white people only did crazy." You know what I'm saying?
Did you see when Chris Rock got on stage and was like, "Was that Will Smith?"
Yes, that shit is hilarious. Like, that's comedians, man. You know what I'm saying? That's comedians. Like, was that Will Smith? But like, at the end of the day, like, I think that security did well on that. You know what I'm saying? And stop jumping on stage, man. Like, what does jumping on stage? What does jumping on stage do? You know what I'm saying? What are you going to prove? What are you going to prove by jumping on stage? You look like a fool. You going to jump and beat up the funny man? This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it.
Sometimes shit ain't funny.
Sometimes it don't.
People take shit personal, and people respond a certain way. Like, don't think that. I'm sorry. I mean, just because I'm a person that I understand it, and I'll pop off too. You know, don't think just because you upstage or doing that stage that you're exempt from saying something to me personally. It's different when you're just saying stuff in general, but when you're actually saying something like to me or about me, like,
no, that's what I'm saying. I understand like this. If I'm talking about in general, I'm like, yo, tall bald dudes or whatever. You just happen to be a tall bald dude, and you get mad and come up on stage. That shit wasn't for you. Now I can see it.
That's for everybody. Yeah.
That's for every tall bald dude in the system. But if I'm talking directly to you, I'm like, hey, motherfucker, did this right there. I don't like the shirt. I don't like the shoes. Okay, I get it. I don't want to be a part of your show. I just came here to chill out. You embarrassing me. Da 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 da.
Right.
Okay, I get that. You don't want to be a part of the show. I move on, right? Because most people like, hey, yo, man, chill. Okay, and most comedians do the show here. Click. Okay, he don't want to be played with. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Or 1 or 2 laughs at my expense, then move on. You know what I'm saying? Right. Especially if you're a real good comedian, you could know your crowd because you can know a cat that has a good sense of humor about themselves.
He'll laugh. You know what I'm saying? He'll like,
right. Ha ha ha. All right, bro. And then you move on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You move on. Or you come back to them out making fun of it, and then you big the person up. That's kind of what I do. If I make fun of you twice, then I gotta big you up 3 times. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna be a part of it. Then I'm like, boom, what you do? Da 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 da. This motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And I make you feel good about yourself, and then I might get your ass at the end. You know what I mean?
Just one more.
Yeah. But we out because we friends now. I done gave you 3. All right, we friends now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, stop trying to attack comedians, y'all. That's not a good thing. You're gonna get beat the fuck up.
Or like I said, so don't think that you're not exempt from getting touched, but don't also on the flip side, people jumping on stage, don't think that you can just touch anybody either.
Right.
Because you're gonna get touched back.
You went like the one dude, he was playing guitar. Did you see that shit? He was playing a white dude was playing guitar, he was a comedian or whatever, and the dude said something, and he was like, and I'm verbatim, he was like, I don't come to the truck stops and kick dicks out your mouth or whatever. So da da da. So dude said, what? And came up to him. He's like, come on, motherfucker, and hit him with the guitar, like, wow.
Yeah.
Right? But then the crowd was like, oh, you shouldn't have did that. He was like, whoa, no. I don't know this dude. He's coming toward me.
Yeah.
I got this guitar in my hand. I'm not fighting you fair. They was like, you went too far. Like, nah, I didn't go too far. He's heckling me. I said some shit back to him, which was hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Everybody laughed. He got embarrassed. Now you want to try to fight the comedian. You get hit with a guitar.
Yeah, like I said, don't think you could just touch anybody and not get touched back either. You know what I'm saying? It go both ways.
It go both ways. You know what I'm saying? But don't also, it's like this. It's a rule when you do comedy. It's like if you don't want the attention, don't ask for it.
Right.
That's one of those things. Don't tell me my shit. Yo, you got to be funny, because I'll roast your ass. Oh, if I have to be funny, then guess what? You are going to be a part of my show for the rest of the night. Yeah. I'm that type of comedian. Because guess what? I don't mind fucking throwing a couple fisticuffs. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, what you gonna like?
Now this dude gonna be forever known, like in his circle, because I don't know who homeboy was. I can pass him unless I see that bicep on his head. I ain't gonna know it's him, but some people gonna know. People in the circle like, yo, that motherfucker got
beat up. Got beat up. Now, how proud are you? You know what I'm saying? Now you go like I'm saying. If I'm
that's one of the worst things to like have to walk around with that shame. Like you got beat. Now you got your ass whooped. It's different. Like, oh, he lost a fight. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But when you got your ass whooped,
like first of all, you didn't complete the tackle right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You fucked up. You didn't complete the tackle. Then you got your ass whooped. And then it's like, yo, now you like, and if I'm Dave Chapelle, I'm like, yo,
I'm gonna be looking like this.
I never beat up a dude in a wheelchair. I never beat up a dude in a wheelchair. That's untrue. I almost beat up a dude in a wheelchair, and it was the wrong dude in a wheelchair that I almost stole off on. Thank you. Okay. Sometimes, nah, man, it's a long story. It is Shane's fault. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to put it like that. I was talking trash to Shane. This is what happened. I mean, I'm quick before we move on to something more serious.
Go ahead.
All right. So, dude said, Shane and this other cat, I forgot his name, were in the comments about battling each other. And homeboy said, yo, I got $700 right now. What's battle? In my mind, I said $700 is an odd number to be battling for. You know what I'm saying? It's like you know what I'm saying? I don't come up to you like, yo, You want to bet on the Eagles game? How much you
got? $42.
I got $42.75. What's up?
Right.
Can you move that to 50? Can we drop it to 40? You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
right.
Yeah. Just make it an even 5 and keep
it.
Yeah,
for real. Can you move it up? But he was like, I was like, normally, and I said that, I was like, yo, $700 is a weird shit to be battling for. I was like, most people battle at 500 or 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Like 200
or 750. You know what I'm saying? Do it by quarters. You know what I'm saying?
Let me get 725. I'll battle you for 725. So I was like, yo, that just strike me. Does anybody else seen that? And homeboy came at me or whatever. So back and forth or whatever. I'm like, yo, man, actually, and I said to him because he got a little rowdy. And I'm one of those people like, I don't like, you know what I'm saying? Don't talk to me a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand joking with me, but you know, you don't know me to talk to me that way. So I said, my bad. I was actually talking to Shane. I apologize if I offended you. But listen, watch how you talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Again, watch how you talk to me.
Yeah.
Then he come back. I said, okay, I see what you want. You want that type of energy. So I said, listen, we're going to chalk it up that you don't know me and I don't know you. So let's leave it like that. Then he said something else. So when he said the third thing, I called Shane up. I was like, Shane, who is this dude? What's his address? You seem like you know this cat. I'm ready to see him. I'm ready to visit my problems at this point in time. I'm like, yo, give me his number, whatever. Shane like, nah, don't worry about him, man. He a troll or whatever. Homeboy in a wheelchair and all that stuff. I was like, oh, he in a wheelchair. And I immediately backed off. All that shit went down. He just on the internet doing his thing. So I host a show that night at Deep South Bar. So I go outside, you know what I mean, to kind of take a breather. And here comes a dude in a wheelchair. I'm thinking it's homeboy, like, oh, this nigga found me. He really wants this.
Rolling up on me. He rolling up on me.
Look, he immediately, I turned violent. I was like, oh,
but you dropped on your knees and was
but some said, Bishop, check homeboy Facebook, check the Facebook. As dudes rolling up like 20 feet,
just to be
like, and I pulled it up. He was 5 feet away from me. I was like, yo, I'm still off on his mans because his mans was pushing him. Still off his mans, and I'm gonna push his girl in the street. And then I'm gonna get this nigga the business. This is in my mind. This is in my mind. I'm gonna try to go ahead and beat his man out, push his girl in the street, and I'm gonna they gonna jump me, but I'm gonna get my shit off on this.
I'm gonna tip his wheelchair over.
I'm gonna tip his wheelchair over. I'm gonna do all this shit. And it wasn't the guy or whatever. And homeboy was fly as shit. I'm talking about had the all red Jordan suit on, had the red and white Concords on, looking fly as shit. And I told Cesar Comanche that shit. And he was like, man, it's probably homeboy first night out after the accident, and you gonna do this thing?
You like, just still off. Like, what?
I was like, thank God. I was like, let me look at this. But what's the coincidence?
You had the right presence of mind to have confirmation.
Right. I was like, let me confirm this shit. Because I would have been, or I could have been like, oh, you out here? And he'd be like, yeah, I'm out here. Like, where?
What's happening? What the fuck? I'm like, what's happening?
What's happening? What's happening with you? And I would have got my ass whipped, you know?
Oh, man, they'd rolled over your hand for no reason.
Rolled over you beat me up. You know what I'm saying? He probably knocked me out. But nah, then I would have had to live with that in my life. But yeah, I was like, oh man, but that's what I never beat up anybody in a wheelchair on purpose. But I almost did. It was this close. But I had the wherewithal to check. I was like, because how does that happen? Like you get talk trash to one dude talking about he gonna do whatever to you. He in a wheelchair.
And then all of a sudden you see a person in a wheelchair, you like, oh.
Coming to my show?
You on the same type of time I'm on. Okay, you coming to see me.
You visiting your problems, homeboy. Let's go.
You gotta have a little respect for him then too. He come rolling up.
He rolled up on me, man. I was like, man. Like I had the utmost respect for him. I had the but I was like, you ain't gonna do this to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Run up on me.
Roll up on me. Nothing.
Nah, hell nah, bro. Nah, bro. You can't do it. Shit. We forgot to do this last week and the week before, but RIP to K Slay. If y'all didn't know, K Slay passed away. Yo, if y'all get a chance, man, go check out Rolling 50 Deep. Go check out Rolling 110 Deep. You know what I'm saying? They're on YouTube. Some dope videos that'll get his streams up. You know what I'm saying? Plus, it's just if you got 45 minutes for hip hop, 110 Deep is 110 MCs. Also, somewhere sandwiched in there is Shaq, Roy Jones Jr., you know what I'm saying, back to back, and somebody else that does sports and everything like that. So all those cats is in that joint. So check that out. But yeah, RIP K Slay. I think it was complications with COVID and all that stuff too. So he lost him, Fred the Godson 2 years ago. So you know what I'm saying. You know, still nothing to play with, man. Make sure you know.
Make sure you got your health up, man.
Get your health up. Like if you're gonna take the vaccine, if you're not gonna take the vaccine, but make sure you're healthy, please. Get your immune system powerful, man.
Yeah, eat some sea moss. You know what I'm saying? Take your blood pressure meds. You know what I mean?
Drink
water.
Please drink water. Drink lemon water too. Hot lemon water will boost your immune system every morning or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then the citric acid will burn a little bit of belly fat too. You know what I'm saying? Just something that I know.
No doubt,
you know what I'm saying?
doubt.
That's why I'm looking so smelt.
Hey.
Looking so smelt and everything. Ew. But yeah. Speaking of more serious shit, man.
Yeah, let's go.
What's up, man? What you heard about the them pineapple waters? That's for something else, Raph. That's for something else, Raph. But yeah, so the Supreme Court leak about they're trying to overturn Roe v. Wade, and that's got everybody in uproar. But I didn't just want to talk about that part, but I wanted to talk about the overlying part of it, where why is it that people, like when it comes down to abortion, that's one of those mind your business issues, right? And everybody in it, because I want all the Ratcheteers out there. If you're new to Intelligently Ratchet, if you're in the comments right now, you're a Ratcheteer. You're welcome. We've officially branded you that. But I don't understand why you would protest somebody choice that does not affect you in either a positive or negative way.
Because everybody got a damn opinion regardless. I mean, and that's that. Like I was, thinking about, something similar to that. Where I was like, this is dumb. How they want to overturn it. But I literally got a friend, a coworker, who is struggling to find baby formula,
right,
for her child. So it's like y'all care that much about lives, and the lives of these babies, but now, you know what I'm saying, this mother, and I'm pretty sure it's a, well, I won't say it's a vague incident, but she's one of those people who, her child needs a special formula. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to have a particular one, and you know what I'm saying, for whatever, digestive reasons for that her child needs. Otherwise, her child's not, not only getting the nutrients, but it's gonna like regurgitate the food back up, gonna have stomach aches, or it's gonna be, not gonna be able to pass, the joints out right. So, but the supply chain stopped from COVID, so now the joint is crazy. It's like so hard to find, this particular joint of Similac. And then the price is crazy. Like a little can is like $70 now. Right. So it's like, I'm not saying that that's a legitimate reason enough for a person to get an abortion or to have an abortion because they're gonna have an issue like this. No. But if you really care about the lives of the kids or whatever, making sure that they got sustainable, you know what I'm saying? Source.
That's my thing.
Focus on that. Like get the supply chain going so Similac is back popping and they can start getting these joints out.
Feed the babies is here. That's my thing is right here. If you pro-life, fine, that's cool. But feed the babies is here. You know what I'm saying? Because you like it's like this. You are not there, and you know what I'm saying? No, and you know what I'm saying? If you have a child, that's your choice. You know what I'm saying? If you say yes, I want to have a child, great. If you want to have children, great. But also, if you do not want to have a child because of this, not because you have a sick baby, because you are not fit to be a good parent.
Mm-hmm.
How many kids have we grown up with parents that shouldn't have had them?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, because I believe in this right here. I do believe in this. I believe there's a God. I believe there's a God. I believe that's one. And I believe that, you know, if you know what I'm saying, that baby will come back and be born to a family that needs them or that wants them. You know what I'm saying? It's like this. So my thing is this right here. Where you know what I mean? And I was just thinking about it's like, yo, we got so many, and not to make light of it, but we got so many like Brenda babies, like stories of women, little girls, throwing away their children in trash and dumpsters and stuff like that. And it's like this. We only hear about the ones that we find that make the news. It's so many of them that did not make it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because they were too afraid or they didn't have the right resources or anything like that. And it's like, and then you got family, you know, family things where someone got pregnant and then they moved her to the mom, the auntie and uncle's house in the South somewhere that had a baby. And then she come back and now we try to play like that's your cousin, but that's your child.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then now that child grows up 25 years later and finds out that cousin Ann is actually his mother, like, or her mother. You know what I'm saying? How fucked up is that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like we got these situations, and then you know what I mean. But I'll tell you this right here. I bet you all those Republican senators and all that stuff, if their daughter got into a situation in college, something like that, with somebody they didn't want to have them a baby with, they will go ahead and quickly
go ahead and take care of this because this is going to be a negative insight, you know, look on our family or you know what I'm saying? Yep. So
it's like, please be honest. It's like, first of all, and it's a bunch of people with penises and nuts and never. It's a bunch of people that can't have babies.
Mm-hmm.
Telling people that who has to carry the child and go through all that and go through the plane of childbirth on what they should and can't do. And I don't think that's right. I think that, like abortion is one of those things that should be a personal decision between that person and everything. It should not be, it should not be one of those things where the government is sanctioning that, especially when y'all aren't going to release funds to take care of these kids. Because then because what they do, just because when somebody doesn't believe in abortion in the hood, they have 5 or 6 kids and they on welfare or some shit like that or assistance. Oh, it's a hand.
Right. It should have been better, more responsible. Blah 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 blah.
Right, you got to be more.
Or even worse, they start going to these back alley procedures and almost killing them damn selves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or fucking their body up even worse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? By even doing something like that. By some untrained professional.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like this. It's
regardless, if a person wants it, they're going to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like drugs. It's just like drugs. Anything else.
BBLs, any kind of body augmentation, a car, whatever. If you want it, you're going to get it. You know what I'm saying? However you want. You know what I'm saying?
Man, and I just think y'all should mind your fucking business, man, and leave that. And then honestly, it's like this. And then y'all, and I hate when people like, yo, this, well, is like Raph said, it's the Christian thing to do. No. Let me say this right here. It is not the Christian thing to do for you to be protesting nobody else's decision. Because that's judging that person. That ain't your job. God ain't come and tap you on the shoulder like, okay, go out here and do this. He did not. He or she did not. You know what I'm saying? God didn't do that. Didn't give you that. Didn't give you that responsibility to go ahead and govern. You know what I'm saying? What your ideals? No. Now, because my thing is right, if your God said, and the God that you believe in say don't get abortion, so guess what you don't do? You don't get an abortion.
Right.
You don't. You tell all the women in your family and everything like that, this is what we gonna believe in. If they believe in us, then you do that.
Yeah, if they want to follow it, they follow it.
They want to follow it, they follow it. But that's not for you to overstep and put your shit, because guess what? If you know what I'm saying, if our Muslim brothers and sisters came out and was like, yo, we want all women in America to wear burqas, oh, it's an uproar. It's Nah, we just want you to wear head and face covering.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all in uproars. They in uproars about that. Oh, that is that. No, because in the same token,
a dude couldn't kneel in protest in the
right.
world. So
a dude couldn't kneel in protest. It's the same, and it's the
silent
same
protest, peaceful protest,
peaceful protest. But he can't kneel.
People are just gonna be opinionated. Let them. Right. Y'all continue to do y'all. You know what I'm saying? I would just like to make sure that y'all doing it in a healthy way.
I just don't think that the government should be out here.
Yeah, I don't think they should be. I mean, I guess they're trying to say whether it's murder or not, or so I get the debate or the thought.
Fuck that, Josh.
I'm not saying I didn't say I agree. Nope. I said I understand.
I do this right here. I do this right here. Fuck that. America don't. First of all, America got so much fucking blood on his hands. Right. That shit is a pot calling Cuddle Black.
I'm not saying I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just like, okay, I get that's maybe what they're looking at. However, I think it should, if it's considered a medical procedure, because you taking a person off of life support.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That it could be looked at it any way. It's all debatable to me. I just want to make sure whatever is done in a healthy way. Mm-hmm. That's all. Because I won't want them going, like I said, I won't want them going to now back alley joints and getting freaking total hysterectomies. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know what I'm saying? And everybody be like, what if that argument, what if your mom would have aborted you? Listen, shit, a lot of people, moms had abortions and you still here. Like your mom, like I'm gonna say this right here. It's a population of people out there. Your mother already had an abortion, and I'm talking directly to you. So guess what? You hear. You know what I'm saying? Your mom just wasn't ready at the time that she was ready. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Then she turned around and had 9 of y'all little motherfuckers when she was ready. So guess what? So you know what I mean? It's just like this. It's at a place where I believe, it's a woman's choice on what to do with her damn body, and stop stepping in and be like, nah, you can't do that. You know what I mean? You could not agree with it, but my thing is right here. You could not agree with it all. I don't agree with it. Fine, that's cool. I'm okay with you. But to go out there and step in front of the bus to stop the traffic from flowing, listen, that's what you should not be doing. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I'm at with that shit. Okay. Now I'm done.
What do you think about it's not on abortion, but on the top of like children or whatever? Mm-hmm. Tennessee passed a law, I think it was Tennessee, that if the I would say suspect, the person that caused the accident, and one parent dies, then that other driver that caused the accident, that's responsible, now has to pay child support.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, I think you should. I think if you kill somebody, because it's your fault, you're reckless driving and shit like that.
Yeah,
I think that you should. And they have children. I think you should be able to.
Yeah. So that's in Tennessee now. So now with that, you now have to pay child support for that child.
Yeah.
Or to that child. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I like that. See, that's what I'm talking about. That shit is fair. That's fair. You know what I mean? That's absolutely fair. Because because of your reckless or my reckless endangerment, something, then I caused this to happen to affect your life. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I think hell for anything. Like if you take somebody's, dad or mom away from them, then you should definitely go ahead and because because I think that'll make a lot of people think about what they're doing and shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. That's
but then so it's gonna be a crazy cycle. So let's just say it's a drunk driving incident or whatever, or a reckless endangerment joint.
Right.
More than likely with the drunk driving incident, they're going to serve some time in jail or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then, so while that's going on, that child support's accumulating, right?
Yeah.
The child support's accumulating because they're in jail and they're only working for 30 cents an hour or whatever. So when they come back out, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna be right back in because they ain't got the funds. They ain't, got back into society, well.
Well, I think that what we do that it should do is this right here. Like, yeah, I mean, that's
serve
part
your
of
time first, and then once you're out,
you're
officially on child support right now.
Yeah, you're fine. Get those right, or they should. You know what I'm saying? They should seize whatever assets they have.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and start doing it that way. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you want a more reduced sentence? Here it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least you still out here doing it. I mean, like, yeah, if you kill somebody's parent, I mean, you know what I mean? It's like this. And I think that would be like, hey, slow the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, let me not
slow the fuck down, drive safe, don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep, don't drink and drive. Don't drink and drive. You know what I'm saying? If you are not able to drive and drink.
Right.
Don't be out here all foolish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be all there foolish.
We lose about 13.
We lose about, man, damn it. Is Embiid back yet?
No.
Oh shit. But that's gonna be that's what we are home right now. No, we're not home, are we?
No.
This game 2.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We cool. We still got time. We got time.
Maxey,
but yeah,
he got 13 points. But anyway, let's
I want to talk about this also. So how did you feel about our draft? The Eagles draft? You know what I'm saying? How did you feel about our draft class?
I'm hopeful.
Okay.
I never really get excited about the draft. Mm-hmm. I always wait to see because this person could be a good player in college or whatever, but they may not pan out in the pros. You know what I'm saying? Or they may not pan out on our team.
Right.
Like, you got to see how they click. So I've never been there like, oh, we got this person is about to be, it's a wrap. I've never been like that.
Right. But we did make some, we do, but I would say as far as, and Raph could agree with it, we did good picks this year. Like, cause some picks, Philadelphia, like let's talk about this. Philadelphia
some wild picks
is the reason why Sean Bradley is in the league, was in the league. You know what I'm saying? Like, and God rest his soul, R.I.P. Sean Bradley. But yeah, we was the reason why Sean Bradley had a career. We was like, oh, let's go ahead. The tall 7'6" dude from Brigham Young. Like,
but to make up for it, we also got Allen Iverson.
We did get AI. We
got Jerry Stackhouse.
Right. Yep, we did get, but we didn't do nothing with Stack.
Yeah, we got Larry Hughes.
Larry Hughes.
We had some people at one. Man, we had a squad. They just didn't click. They didn't gel.
We said play off as a beast. But I mean, we got Hurts. Maybe we got Hurts. We did the draft from Big Nab, and we got Deuce Staley. You know what I'm saying? He did a good run. You know what I'm saying? So we had some good guys come out there. Seth Joyner, Reggie Wright, those guys in that nature. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, hopefully they did good. It looks like they picked a couple of guys because we got an aging Fletcher Cox. So, you know what I'm saying? We picked up homeboy from Georgia for that. And then Kelsey said the center that they picked, I think from Nebraska, he was like, yo, he signed off on him. Kelsey was like, yeah, if I had to have another center that I thought played like me, it would be this guy. So, yeah. Man, listen.
Yeah, we still was the shit, though.
Right. All we had was AI. Y'all had Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all supposed to sweep us.
Right.
AI went in that.
Yeah, Kobe and Shaq.
Right. I wish I would have. And y'all didn't sweep us. We got that first game.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
We got that first game at your crib. Tyrone Lou stump. We should have won no games. Trash. How the 49ers going to do? You know what I'm saying? The way y'all did poor Kaepernick. That's the reason y'all going to. And then your boy Samuel just leave. Then you mediocrity. Like, yo, what is the Lakers doing right now? I mean, because
I'm about to say, because the Lakers not in the playoffs. I'm watching the Sixers in the playoffs right now.
Right.
They even talking about getting rid of LeBron. So
wow.
Where the Lakers at? Watching the game like you.
Watching the game.
So
What was Westbrook doing? He's at the Met, looking stylish at the Met with a top hat on and a long kilt. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you want to put money on that, Raph?
Wow. You want to put $700?
No, I got $7. I got $7.
$7.
I got $7. I got $7. You want to bet $7?
I got $14 on that joint right now.
Right now.
Lay them dollars right now, Rad. Lay them dollars.
Don't matter whether LeBron there or not. No, I got 7.
No,
I got 17. That's it. I got $17. I got $17. Bet me $17.
Bet you $17, Rad. $17.85 if you're feeling nasty, B. But nah, man. Shit. It was something else I wanted to holler at you about too, man. That I was thinking about. And it slipped my mind.
Like that.
I don't know if it's Moon Knight. Did I want to talk about Moon Knight? You know what I'm saying?
I have it. Was the newest episode came out today or
yeah? I think this might be the last episode.
Okay, I still gotta watch. What episode did I watch? It ended with him seeing the hippo.
Oh yeah. So yeah,
I know I'm an episode behind.
Yeah.
So now 2 episodes behind.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's a wild episode too. The hippo episode is super wild.
Okay, cool. I gotta check that. And Cinco de Mayo is tomorrow. You celebrating?
Man, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and celebrate and shit. We doing something
culturally appropriate for us to celebrate.
Is it culturally?
I be wondering that.
Hey, Raph.
I didn't celebrate. What's the Irish joint?
St. Patrick's.
Yeah, I ain't celebrate that. So I don't know if it's culturally appropriate for me to
celebrate. I mean, it's like this. Like, I'm only doing it if you celebrate, if they also celebrate in Juneteenth.
Right. So,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I could get with Raph. I could do Cinco de Mayo with Raph because I know Raph gonna come out in a dashiki for Juneteenth. You know
right. He gonna go to the Juneteenth festival.
He gonna go to the Juneteenth festival. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no choice.
But
you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I remember one time I was like, "Yo, what day is Cinco de Mayo on?" I was like, "Yo," they was like, "Yo, what?" I'm not afraid to. Not afraid to say that.
And then what's it? Today's the Star Wars joint.
Yeah, made a 4th be with you.
Yeah. Yep. So
that's crazy. Great. All right, so I want to leave us with this, man, and
all right,
whoever's in the Ratchet Land, because I was on Walk Cultures, was one of my favorite YouTube channels to watch, right? And they had the 100, or was it Watch Mojo? One of the two. They had the 100 best villains of all time. 100 best villains, and it was all fictional villains. So I wanted to go. I didn't want to do 100, but I wanted to know who is your Mount Rushmore of villains. Your top 4 villains. I'm talking about comic book, fictional character, movie, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Who was your
Thanos? No particular order, but no. Thanos. Denzel in Training Day.
Okay. Dr. Evil's
right now. You gotta come back to me. Who you have?
The White Man, first of all.
The government.
Nah.
Okay.
All right, no, you just do that up to me. Nah, I would definitely go with Freddy Krueger.
Okay.
I'll go with Freddy Krueger. I would go with also Thanos has to be on my
Thanos might be the GOAT, but we'll see.
Might be the GOAT. I'm feeling Dr. Evil as honorable mention.
Okay.
Ivan Drago. I thought that was he was a pretty good villain. And just for this line alone, M. Bison in the Street Fighter movie, when he said, because he had one of the best lines that I've ever heard, he was like, if I killed your father, I don't remember him. I bet you it was a very important day to you. But to me, it was a Tuesday. What said that shit to Chun-Li in her face? I said, you know what? You's a savage bastard.
Sheesh.
It can't be Trump. It can't be Trump. Trump's a real person. You know what I'm saying? Victor Von Doom, I like that. Galactus. Yeah, Lord. Yeah. Like she was.
Damn.
It was a Tuesday. Must have been a very important today. Can't do Trump. I'm sorry. He's a real person.
Damn.
Yeah, that's it. Claw from Respect the Gadget. I like Claw. Okay. I like that. You got a nice list. Victor Von Doom. Bloodsport, yeah. Bloodsport, yeah, because he's with the Suicide Squad, you know what I'm saying? But I think that's more anti-hero. We want motherfucker just evil and just don't have any, just an evil person. Like Dr. Evil absolutely was a great villain. You know what I'm saying? He is super great. Goro, maybe. Goro, he's a good guy. He's a good villain, you know what I'm saying? If we're gonna take it to that. And yeah, you never saw Dr. Claw's face. I mean, Mr. Claw's face. He was just always in the background. I think he's part of Illuminati. And guess what? You know what else Dr. Claw was? A white man. He was the white man.
Damn, I'm still trying to think.
Used to all the bad guys, you know, man.
Right, that's what I'm like. I really gotta think about this.
Dark Phoenix, but it's Dark Phoenix. Why you talking? Why you thinking? Is Dark Phoenix? I don't think Dark Phoenix is not a real villain. Would you call Phoenix the villain? It's more that she is not. The Phoenix Force is just not concerned. Like almost like Galactus too, right? I don't want them. I don't give a fuck about your planet like that to destroy it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just hungry. You know what I'm saying? I don't like whatever little things live on an apple. Like, yo, fuck it. You know what I mean? Sorry. I want to apologize, but yeah.
Smith from The Matrix.
You know who?
Hannibal Lecter? I don't know.
Yeah, he was on the list too.
I'm trying to think what I put him in my top 5. No.
You know who he forgetting though? Nobody said Darth Vader.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too, but I like Darth Vader.
Yeah, that's what you put him on the list.
Yeah. No, I be thinking, but I also be thinking like Thanos. I like Thanos, but I be thinking about other one. I be like, I did not like him. Oh, he got on my nerves type thing.
But Thanos was right. Can we say this right here? Can we both agree that Thanos was absolutely correct? It's just his way about going about doing it.
Yeah,
that's what he was doing. Because someone presented this about Thanos. He could have did the snap, just right. But instead of snapping people out of existence, he could have snapped a whole nother half of the people go to a parallel universe. So it was like this: just add one more parallel universe. Half of y'all go over here, and people don't snap away, then you good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then Doctor Strange would have like, okay, Thanos, we understand what you did, but we're gonna just get a bridge. We're gonna do a bridge to get through it. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Yeah, and it works because I just watched the one. You know what I'm saying? Remember the one? I just watched the one. I was like, yo, they could have just did that. There, boom, boom, boom. The Crypt Keeper, yeah. He was just more creepy. He's a monster. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna see because speaking of that, I'm going to go see Doctor Strange tomorrow night.
Right.
Yeah, I got tickets for me and the boys. We're going to the late joint.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm sneaking in with you.
Yeah.
Where y'all going? Which movie did y'all think?
South Point.
South Point. All right, cool.
Yeah, I forget if it's either the 12, it's either the 10 o'clock joint or the midnight joint. I know it's one of them late ones. So
we said Cujo. Yo, Raph is coming with some good ones.
Yeah, he coming up with some Cujo.
Cujo was a motherfucker.
But I also look at the villain like, oh, I didn't like you. I wanted you to die. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like Smith, I was happy when Neo. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like I wasn't happy when Thanos got killed. I was just like, damn, that motherfucker was a beast. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Sometimes, like Skeletor too. Skeletor's got to be a good villain. Like he's in my honorable mentions. Skeletor's motherfucking mouth was so terrible. You hear me? Skeletor, man, boy, his motherfucking insult game is on par. You did. It's like Skeletor and Mung Ra. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo. But Skeletor talk that shit. Like, yo.
Yo. Oh, I went to a hockey game for the first time.
How was that, bro?
It was cool. It was different. I never watched it on TV. Like, I always thought it was boring. Like, same thing with like baseball. Like, if I watch it on TV, it's boring and shit. But if you're at the game,
it's a lot.
You know, it's a lot better. So, same thing with hockey. I was like, okay,
that shit is fast though, boy. You know what I'm saying? It's really fast. Like the transitions, like they don't sub out.
Keep going back and forth, and then sometimes you might lose sight of the puck. You're like, where the heck is it at? You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna follow where the people skating to. Right. Like, okay, there you go. And then here's the funny thing: like they got, you know, when you're outside, like by the concessions, and it's time for you to walk in. If the puck is in play, they block you from coming in or whatever.
Why?
Because the puck could fly anywhere. Wow. So like safety joint, they don't let nobody walk in while the puck is in play.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Never knew that. Like the puck, yo, that shit hit up and you just be not in your seat. Ding.
Right. But I'm like, I'm all the way at the top level of this shit. They come all the way up here. But that's you never know.
It'd be the one.
Because it's so small and that's what everybody's following, like maybe you walk right in front of somebody right when they shoot their joint. I don't know, but yeah, it's cool.
That's dope.
Yeah,
hockey, like you know what I'm saying, like playing hockey on a video game. Remember NHL '94? That shit was icing. That's all I know. Icing and fighting. The blood.
Yeah, I was hoping for some fighting, but they didn't have any fights.
Because they in the playoffs right now too.
And I was just about to say, so I went to the last game, the last regular season joint. So today is their second joint in the playoffs. So shout out to the Canes. You know what I'm saying?
We won 1-2. Canes won 1. They think they won 2 since they've been out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So shout out to the Canes. You know, I was like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna start going to hockey games.
Is it cold in there though?
A little chilly, just a little bit. Okay. I mean, it's ice in there, so they keep the AC pumping, you know.
Right. So, but don't come in there with shorts on and no shorts.
Yeah, no short set.
No short sets on a hockey game and shit. Yeah.
So
he was at watching Scott. Yeah, yo. So who said? Yeah, hockey. I mean, soccer. Soccer's a little bit more exciting than hockey though. Yeah, I go watch. I like rugby though. Like quiet as kept. If some rugby is on, I fuck with rugby, yo. Yeah, man. That should be like, I don't know what's going on, but I just know. And the dudes be like Justice just running out of shit, just running in the moment. Mug can get tackled and he'll get up and just kick the shit out of the ball for no reason. Like, bitch. Like, is he angry? Got tackled? Nigga get tackled. Like, just kick the shit in the air. Oh, man. Boy, listen. This has been Intelligently Ratchet. We talked to OC from NC, talk about Shrimp and Grits.
Shout out to him. Who was the other person? Flash, right?
DJ Flash. Work for the world famous Justice League. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know, also, Flash is a good dude, man. Flash is a dope dude, man. I always have a great time with Flash. Man, you know, we talked about some good stuff, your super villains and everything like that. And I'm glad that you guys came out and chilled with us, you know what I'm saying, for an hour or two. And we'll see y'all next week, man. Hey, just man, listen. So I'm gonna say this outside right now. I'm thinking about doing my Going Nowhere Records.
Okay.
Mashup with Intelligently Ratchet. It's gonna be a special show where me and Just are gonna be the executives of Going Nowhere Records. You know what I'm saying? Now, Justin, I have a wig for you. You know what I mean?
I gotta wear a wig?
Yeah, bruh. We are in this. We are actually executives. So if you can find, we are.
I can't be an executive with a bald head.
B, not for Going Nowhere Records, or you got to get an installation for your beard. One of the two. You know what I'm saying? What's up? You know what I'm saying? I figured a wig. I was like, yo, Just, you got to shave your eyebrows, B. One of the two. Let's go.
This dude, I got to wear a wig.
Listen, I'm trying to get you. You got to get in character, B. You a shady promoter. Come up with a name. I don't care. You know, you can't be Justin. You can't be Young Just or anything like that. Nah. We out this mug. We out here being as worse as we can be. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to put a wig on. If you try to install your own Caesar, that'll be hilarious too. Like, if we just
just put the line on right here. Yeah, I'm gonna have a sharp. I'm gonna have a sharp ass joint. I like that name, Just Pesos. Oh, what my Instagram name? Thank you.
Just Pesos.
Just Bezos. Thank you, Raph. Yeah.
He changed that shit right now.
Love
that shit right now. Oh man. But this has been Intelligently Ratchet. I'm glad y'all tuned in with us, man. Yo, if you didn't check in, man, make sure y'all check in, comment, and all that stuff, man. We're gonna have a great time. And yo, don't run up on stages with comedians, or you might get your ass whipped.
That's it.
There it is. Peace out, y'all.
Peace.